Good evening, everyone. I hope you're all well. Um, as I always say, put your name up, say hi, tell me where you're from. Give me a little bit about yourself, like I said, where you're from or whatever. And I always, as I do every week, I always go to and give readings to who I'm drawn to. Um, don't panic. I'm not in the mood to be jabbering on about stuff. I'll be in the mood to give readings today. And just so people know, last day or two has been good evening, Krish. Last day or two has been really quite energetically wise, a bit unusual. I'm well, Chris. Thank you for asking. Good evening, Eva from South Africa. Hope it's well where you are. It's just been a very weird day for energies the last couple of days. Lots of things are happening, lots of tension, a lot of frustration, a lot of emotion coming up. But just understand it's coming up, remove them. Sometimes withdraw yourself and just be yourself for a day or two. Allow the energy to settle. We've had a lot of 5D codes coming through. Good evening, Cindy from Michigan. Lovely to see our cousins from across the pond. Quite a large pond, but nice to see you. And it's been an unusual time. So, if you're feeling that emotion come up and things are happening, deal with what you need to deal with, but also it's okay to just sort of take a step back and give yourself some time. And most of all, and always, most thing important is always be kind to yourself. Be true to you, be kind to yourself. Because if we're not right, how can we be the best we can be? So, as I always say, I do go to those who I feel drawn to. Good evening, Helen, Andrea. Again, hope you're all well. And life's treating everyone as good as it can be. And in actual fact, I'm going to come to Andrea if that's okay. Are you there, Andrea? I know you put your message up, but good evening, Marie. If I do call your name, I want to give a reading. If you could just sort of like keep going with the yes or no's and you understand what I'm saying, then I know then we can keep that link going. And we can give you, or I can try and give you the best message that I can. And how I work, a lot of you have seen me before, but how I work is I don't just connect to your friends and family and spirit and loved ones, but I also connect to you, your energy and your psychic energy. And then I try and sort of distinguish what's going on around and all that. Thank you, Andrew, for letting me know that you're there. That's perfect. I just, oh, give me 2 seconds, Andrea. I was just going to say, give me a second to remove some energy that's been around me or reading I was doing just before I came on. And I was just trying to remove that. And as soon as I did, this energy came in. It's definitely a male energy, Andrea. Oh, it's making me really quite nauseous and head spin a little bit, actually. I do feel nausea, but I also feel with your energy, Andrew, I do feel that your throat's coming up, and I do feel it's like you've got words that need to be said. You've got communications that you need to say in your own energy field. But this energy that's connecting to me, a male energy, it's coming back in now again. Okay, mate, take that away. I do feel that there's a real dizzy feeling in my head. I feel really quite nauseous because of it. So, but I normally recognize this, and I'm just being taken to just beneath my chest as well, into my stomach. There's a bit of a pain there, so I don't know if that's yours or spirit that I'm connecting with. But the male that I'm connected with is really making me feel really quite nauseous. And I do feel that towards the end of his life that he was really quite nauseous. But I also feel with this fogginess, I normally associate that with dementia or Alzheimer's of some kind. Okay, so I feel that as well. There's definitely a confusion and a headache. So there's definitely something around the head that I'm getting as well with this gentleman in spirit. I hope you can take this so far. Yeah, you have. Good evening, Megan. Um, would you understand that this gentleman's coming in, Andrew, at the moment, and he's saying you're needing his strength? Because I feel that he was quite a strong man when he was around, almost to the point that he knew his own mind more than anything. And it's not just about strength. It's almost like he's saying he needs you to believe in your own mind. Does that make sense to you? With this, speaking your own truth, speaking the words that you need to speak out, and it's almost like he's saying you need to trust in you and speak your words that you feel you need to say. And it's like he's around you because he's saying have that confidence or have that belief that you need to say a few things. I do. Is there someone around at the moment, Andrea? Affected in mind, bless him. Okay, there you go. Would you understand? Would you understand you spent a lot of time in the hospital with your brother? Because I'm just seeing, the hospital environment and you being there, and it's like he wants to thank you for the amount of time that you spent, or he wants to thank somebody who spent a lot of time. And I'm also seeing someone holding his hand, and I know that's a cliche, but I feel that someone did spend their time holding his hand even when he was asleep or unconscious or whatever. But I just do feel someone held his hand, and he wants you to know that I felt that. I felt someone sat there holding my hand. And he said, and it gave me the strength and the love that I needed. I hope that makes sense to you. um, yes, I've told some people what I think of them. Good on you, girl. I think we all need to do that sometimes. We need to speak our own truth. And we hold so many things back. And I think this is what he's saying. You need to get that out of you, or get that. You've already got it out of you, but I just feel that there's more that needs to come. And again, like I say, I do feel that he wants to thank you that you spent a lot of the time around him, or you spent a lot of time caring for him or holding his hand, and he's showing that, and he's saying even the times that you didn't think I knew, he said I did, I felt you. Okay. He's also showing me, okay, you can understand that. He's also showing me he put his hand, he's since someone's passed, they've put their hand on your shoulder, or you felt like there's someone on your shoulder, or you felt that someone's put their hand on your shoulder, and he's saying that's I've been too soft. Oh, don't we all, Andrea? I've got there's people I know that are just exactly the same. They feel that they've been too soft, and they're finding the strength to be themselves. Um, but he's showing me about the hand on the shoulder. I feel that you felt spirit, or him with his hand on the shoulder, and he's saying, "Yeah, that is me." And just for a bit of lightheartedness, Andrea, why is he bringing in Scrabble and laughing, or something about spelling words, and he's finding it funny? It's almost like he's ribbing you a little bit, um, having a little bit of fun, just having a little bit of banter, and just sort of taking the mick a little bit. But there's something about Scrabble and misspelling words or something. Okay, he's bringing that in. He's trying to bring in a little bit of laughter for you as well. He said it's time for you to live again. It's time for you to try and find that smile and be and laugh. And it's almost like bringing the childlike energy, or he used to have a very childlike energy, but I feel it's more for you. He's saying to you, bring in a childlike energy. It's almost like he's telling you to be a little bit mischievous, go out and have a bit of fun, and stop worrying about what other people think, and be happy. He really wants you to be happy. So he's bringing up a situation around you, something to do with money. He probably couldn't spell. Yeah, he's ribbing you about that, darling. He's bringing up something about money or something, and he's saying that there's going to be opportunity, or there already is an opportunity to bring in another source of income, or another form of money, or something like that. Or you're in two minds about doing something, okay, and it will bring more money in. I'm just getting the word you're doing the right thing as regards to that, whatever that means. He just needs you. I see an angel wings as well, and I don't just mean I'm seeing an angel. He's showing me an angel, or a picture of an angel, or angel wings. I don't know if he called you an angel or anything else like that, but he is pointing out that you are a bit of an angel yourself. Okay. Um, he wants you to have confidence and love in yourself, sweetheart. He's saying you're. I don't know if other people have tried to make you think otherwise, but he's trying to show me that this is what I'm saying when he says you about you being an angel. He says you do wonderful things for wonderful people. Um, It's almost like you care for people. Either you're a carer or you go out your way to care for people. And he just wants you to believe in yourself more than anything. Okay, darling? He's just showing me a card. There you go, got angels windowsill. Okay, he's just showing me a playing card, and it's the Ace of Hearts. Okay, so I don't know if that's very significant to you or just Queen of Hearts or something, but I'm just seeing Ace of Hearts, if I'm honest, playing cards. So I don't know if you play cards, but he's just showing me the Ace of Hearts. Okay, um, I do feel like he's pulling a not appreciated. No, exactly. You're not appreciated, but this is what he's saying. You have a big heart, and do what you need to do. But you are the Ace of Hearts. He says, "I'm always around you." I get this a lot as well. There's either been flickering of lights in your house, or there's been signs in your house, objects moving or whatever, and he's trying to let you know that he has been around you and he has been around you, and this is his way of letting you know. And that's him. I even think having a little bit of fun. Yeah, I gathered that, darling. You're not appreciated. And this is where he wants to lift up your heart. That's what he's saying about Queen of Hearts. Lift up your heart. You're a kind and caring woman. And if it's not appreciated, fine. He said, but I appreciate you. The spirit world appreciate you. The spirit world love you for what you do. All right, darling. So again, he's showing me that Ace of Hearts. He is also showing me some kind of yellow flowers. I'm not a particularly great person with flowers and working out what they are, but I'm seeing yellow flowers of some kind. So I don't know if they're yellow roses or something else, but he's just giving you a big bunch of yellow flowers of some kind. And please take his love, because I do feel that there's plenty of spirit here and I need to move on. But please take his love, darling. I hope it helps. I hope the words of comfort help. I know that he's okay and that he's around you. And you can just speak to him, and he said, I'll do as much as and best as I can. All right, Andrea, so please. Yeah, oh yes, lights are like a disco here. Yeah, that's him. It's like he's having fun with you. So please take his love, Andrea, and thank you for letting me give you a message and work with you. Thank you. All right, as I say, guys, just say hi. If you want a message, put your name up. I do go to those who I feel drawn to. Um, and I obviously I can't get around everyone, and I do apologise. There's only so much time. Yes, yellow flowers, perfect. Okay. Yeah, I'm going to come to Megan Jones if that's okay, Megan. If you could say hello and let me know that you know that I'm coming, that you've heard me, and that hello, Megan, how you doing? I hope you're well, sweetheart. I do get your nan. Not just because you asked for it, I do get a lady, an older lady coming through to me, and she's actually very concerned about you on an emotional level. And it's almost like um, as soon as you wake up, I feel your throat goes up with emotion. You feel sad, but you get on with life and you just continue to get on and you do what you have to do and everything else. But you haven't released that energy, you haven't released that love, you haven't released that grief, you haven't released that loss and sadness. And it's almost like you bury it all down, because now my stomach is doing knots and churning. And she's around you because she's saying she so wants you to live. And she's saying your smile lights the room. Everywhere you'll go, your brightness and smile lights the room, and she wants you to believe in yourself, Megan. Can you understand what I'm saying so far, darling? I do see glasses, old females' glasses, but I see with the, where people wear the cord that comes off the glasses and around their neck, so they can sort of put them on and off. I am seeing that. I hope that makes sense to you. She's also saying about a career choice or a job choice. Either you're in a job that you're not happy with, or you've just started a job, but she's wanting you to go and live your dreams. Now, again, I know that's a cliche, but she's saying it very specifically. Um, she's saying about living your dreams. Go and do the things that you've wanted to do. Start living the life with where your heart takes you. So if it's a complete change of career or a complete new job, she's saying go for it. If you want to travel, go for it. But she's just showing me all this love, and she's wanting you to live a life that makes you happy, because I feel that she's showing me you haven't ever really truly lived what you've wanted to do. There's always been this sense deep down that you didn't quite fit in, or you weren't quite on the right path. She said, because it's not the life that you've always dreamed you wish you would live. There you go. You're thinking about changing your job. So she's saying go for it, okay? But she's saying the next job that you do, make sure it's the one that you want to do. Even if you have to start at the bottom, she's saying make sure it's the job that you want to do because it's more important about being happy. She changes the subject. She's bringing in almonds now, the nuts almonds. Haven't got a clue why, but she's just showing me almonds. Okay, I'm seeing cakes and things like that. Again, I know that's typical with nans and things like that, but I'm seeing almonds in particular, and nuts in general, but almonds in particular. So I don't know. And I'm also seeing almond milk. So I don't know if it's something to do with there's a glucose, not glucose issue. What's the thing with milk? There's an issue there with normal cow's milk or something like that. But I'm seeing almonds and almond milk as well. So me and her will cook every weekend. How lovely. But she's showing me, like I said, almond milk or something like that as well. I do feel that maybe not just a health kick or because it's a new fad or whatever. I do feel like someone has an issue with normal cow's milk. That's it, lactose intolerance. Thank you, Chris. Um, there is something around normal milk, and I do feel that the almond milk or soya milk or something like that will help. Um, Like, who's it around you? If it's not you, Megan, but who is around you that's having stomach issues? And I don't just mean energetic stomach issues. There's almost like an IBS issue or something like that, and it's stomach issues because my stomach is feeling really quite upset at the moment, and I feel that this almond milk or a new healthy way of living or picking the right food to eat would really, really help you. IBS, okay. Oh, she knows that, Megan. She knows you miss her dearly, sweetheart. She's saying that feeling you have every night where you physically feel like someone is cuddling you. She's saying that's me. In actual fact, I feel she does it throughout the day. When you get emotional or you get to the point where you're struggling, she actually is saying that she's the one that when you're emotional or upset, not just with her or things going on in life, it's it she's the one that comes around you and calms you and puts her arms around you and just it's almost like you get goosebumps and the hairs on your arms stand on end because I'm getting that at the moment, and she's just letting me know this, that she does come around you more than you think she does. She wants you to be strong in yourself. She wants you to speak up and speak your truth. Because again, I think she's showing me that you hold so much in and you hold so much down and you hold it all within you. And again, you need to speak your truth, and not in a horrible way. I don't feel it's horrible, but it's almost like you need to talk to somebody about how much you miss her or this emotion that you get. Okay. And she really needs you to talk to somebody to get it out. Okay. Um, she's also showing me that you have this ability. I don't know if it's mediumship or whatever, but I do feel that you have an ability to do with spiritual work of some kind, maybe even if it's healing. Hang on, no, she's showing me your hands heat up. She's showing me. Okay, your hands heat up. That's showing me that you're a healer, and it's almost like you'd be a hands-on healer, and it's something you could actually just put your hands, on her or something like that. And all my sinuses have just gone all up and flared up. So I don't know if it's you or someone around it. Oh, oh. Okay, Spirit, that was brutal. Okay. I don't know what that was for, but I just really felt really quite nauseous, Megan. So I don't know if that's you or and I'll put a hand on it. There you go. She's showing you that she says you have that ability to heal people. So please, you know, go out there. She's saying go out in the world and be the person that you need and want to be. She's just given me a bunch of white roses to give you, Megan. So please take her love, and talk to her. She's saying, I talk to you and you talk to me, but it's almost like you don't believe what you're hearing. You're thinking it's your own mind, and she's saying it's not. I do speak to you. I do. Oh, there you go. She's showing me that then. There you go with your sinuses, because my sinuses all flared up, and I was, oh, that was powerful. And that's why you're ill. But she wants you to, you know, in an emotional, heartfelt way, she wants you to stand on your own 2 feet and be the woman that you can be. And she said, there's so many lives that you'll be able to change just by being you, and with the healing and with the love that you got. Please take the white roses, as I said. Please take a love. And thank you ever so much, Megan, for letting me talk to you. I hope you're well, darling. Um, yeah, move on, guys. Like I said, if people would like a message, put your name up on the list. I do come to those who I feel drawn to. There's a lot of message spirit around. You're more than welcome, Megan. There's a lot of spirit around at the moment. There's been a lot of weird energies around the last few days, maybe even a week, and it's caused many people a lot of roller coasters. I will be honest, it's going to continue at least till about the 20th, the solstice and things like that. And we have to, in our own selves, we have to either withdraw from them and don't allow the energies to affect us and to carry on with our own lives, or if it's bringing up various issues and various problems, even if it's past stuff and it feels like it's something you need to deal with, then deal with them. And these are our perfect opportunities to do them. But understand, it's not because anything's going wrong or anything else. It's just how energy, the universe and spirit work. Okay. So believe in yourselves, and you'll get through it. But like I say, if anyone wishes a reading, and if you'd like to put your name up, and as I always say, I do come to those who I feel I'm drawn to. Okay, I'm just going to look through the names. I think Veronica, she's doing a sterling job tonight, putting all up the messages. A lot of people on tonight, so thank you for joining me. I'm going to go to Nancy Barboza, if that's okay. Nancy, are you there? Nancy Barboza, I just do feel a draw to your name, darling. Are you there, Nancy? Like I say, if I call out your name, if you just respond, and then I know that I can carry on with the reading. If not, then I move on. But I always get there. We go, Nancy. Perfect. All right, just give me a second, Nancy. Just connect to you at the moment. I'm going to be honest with you, Nancy. As soon as I connect to your energy, Nancy, I do feel a sense of emotion that's around you. My throat's gone up, and I don't feel it's necessarily communication. I feel it's emotion. And it's like this emotion that's so powerful that you just want to cry. Okay, I don't mean to embarrass you in public or anything else like that, but I do feel that this emotion is making me want to cry. Would you understand this before I move on, darling? Because when it's emotion and it's this sensitive, I really do feel like I need to know that we're going down the right road. And I just feel a real emotion towards you at the moment, Nancy. Does that make sense to you so far? Perfect. Okay, there's a gentleman connecting to me. Um, I do feel it's on the father link. I do feel it's a fatherly energy. So I don't know if it's your dad himself or a grandfather that was a very fatherly figure, or it could be a father-in-law. But I feel that there's a lovely gentleman that's connecting to me. Very soft, very loving, very quiet, and just a gentle man. The energy that he's given me is a very gentle man and a very kind man. Actually, I'm just getting that, and he's trying his best. He's connecting to me, and he's letting you know. Oh, he just connected me there and made me go dizzy as well. Again, I just feel really, really dizzy. Right, I feel the dizziness. Your dad, okay. Would you understand the mental dizziness? I don't know if that's him or it's you. I feel it's you as well. I do feel it's some from him, but I also feel that you're feeling dizzy, or a little bit sort of unsteady. Um, okay, mate, can you take that away? And I'll be honest with you, Nancy, I get their name Jim as well. Jim, Jimmy, or James. Okay, or I just got Jim, and I don't normally do names because I don't like the speculative side of it unless I get a name in capital letters, and I just got Jim and all that. And now I'm getting a little bit of laughter, and he's bringing in Kermit Frog and Fraggle Rock and things like that, the Muppet Show. But would you understand why he's showing me Kermit the Frog? Okay, and he's chuckling to himself a little bit while he's doing it, or that's just me chuckling. I don't know, but I'm seeing Kermit the Frog. Okay, um, I do feel as though he's a kind and gentle man and things like that, and he's got a lot of love for you. I do feel like he had a bit of a wicked sense of humour as well, or he liked to laugh a lot. Um, Okay, you say not really to which bit, darling, and then I can give you a little bit more information to try and clarify. When I'm seeing Kermit the Frog, he's now laughing because he's saying Miss Piggy. He's bringing in Miss Piggy part of it, and he's laughing about. There's something funny about it. Okay, and I. When I said about the Kermit Frog thing, he's now just instantly. I feel that's the not really bit. Why would he say Miss Piggy? Okay, Kermit the Frog. Like I say, and when I asked him a bit more, I got the Kermit the Frog was the bit you didn't understand, but now he's bringing in Miss Piggy and he's laughing. Okay, if you can't understand it at the moment, that's fine, but go away and think about it, and then you'll understand it, and then you'll start laughing. Okay, and he's got an obscure way of going about it. He's just he's on about Kermit the Frog, Miss Piggy, then he's brought in bacon. Okay, I'm going to leave it as that. That's made me laugh. That really has made me laugh. Um, but he's brought in bacon, so I don't know if he's found it. But he's trying to bring in a bit of sense of humour for you. I feel he needs an upliftment. You need to laugh a bit, a little bit of childlike energy, like I said to previous reader, and find the joy in life again. And I've had that with a reading I've had earlier on today, and the reading I was saying it's almost like we've got to learn how to enjoy life again, enjoy the simple things again, and and he's saying to me, breathe. To you specifically, you need to breathe. Sometimes I think some things can get overwhelming, and he's saying, just breathe, get outside, get out into nature, and just breathe and feel the calmness around you. Yeah, I believe you light a candle for him, or you light candles for him, or for people, or something. Because I'm just seeing someone open a box of matches and lighting a candle. And I asked him what's it for, and he said in memory. So I feel that someone lights candles for him, or you use candles a lot, or whatever. I don't know, but he's just. It's almost like you've lit a candle for him, and you've said a prayer or something else like that. He's showing me that. He's also saying things will change. I feel that you've had a tough time recently, but he's saying you need to just continue with what you're doing, carry on with life, and he says things will work out for the better and things will change. Okay, but you need to believe that they are and that they will. Um, I keep seeing red roses as well, sweetheart Nancy. I do keep seeing red roses around you. So I don't know if that's a romantic link or he gave you red roses, but I just do see red roses all around you at the moment. And someone's scattering petals all over you, and like red rose petals falling down around you. So you've either seen that, feel that, but he's saying to me that you'll understand what that means. But Nancy, thank you ever so much for letting me work with you. He is telling me that he's around you more than you think he is. And again, as I said to the previous reader, speak to him because he says, I hear you. Um, and please, you know, speak to him and he will talk back to you. You'll get signs, you'll get feelings, you'll get emotions. So speak to him, darling. All right. And again, and again, he's saying you don't need to mix up with what you get in your head. What you get as a reply in your head is me saying it. Okay, so please take his love, Nancy, and thank you ever so much for letting me work with you. And I say this to anybody: if I give you a reading or something like that, and you're not sure what I meant, please message me afterwards. It's okay; I will answer as best I can, and I will reply. But if there's a few things that you're not sure what I mean or what it means, I will actually just send me a message on Facebook, and I will get back to you. Okay. I do feel I need to go to Bernie Walsh actually. Bernie Walsh, are you there? I hope you're there, Bernie. If you'd just like to say hi, let me know that I've messaged you. You're more than welcome, Nancy. Let me know I've called out you, Bernie, and just put your name up and just say hi. Let me know. There we go, Bernie. No problem. As I connect to your energy, Bernie, I do feel a sense of frustration. I feel a tightness. I'm going to be honest. I do feel a sense, an energy of anger around you, whether it's you specifically or someone around you. But I feel it's like someone's angry with the world at the moment, or someone's frustrated with the world, and it feels like someone can shout from or scream from the rooftops. Okay, so I don't know if that's you. I don't know if it's someone around you, but would you understand the energy that I'm feeling at the moment, Bernie, as I connect to you? Like I said, it feels like a sense of frustration, a tightness. It's like an unfairness. Someone's unhappy about an unfairness. I feel there's an anger, and it feels like someone wants to scream at the top of their voice, out loud. Would that make sense to you, Bernie? Yes. Okay. Right. Again, well, not again. I'm seeing spirit, but they're not actually showing me who they are just yet. But what they are showing me is someone keeps putting their hand on your stomach, and they're trying to calm you. And it's almost like you either feel a presence or you feel your stomach go in like wash machines or whatever, something like that. But they're showing me that someone keeps coming either every night or every day, and they're trying to put their hand on your stomach to calm you. And they're trying to say that with life, um, some things happen for a reason, and some things just happen. And I feel that this anger and frustration that's around you, they're trying to calm you because they're saying some things just happen. And it's almost like there's nothing you could, or there's nothing that you could have done, or there's nothing that you can do. Does that make sense? I hope that makes sense to you, Bernie. Okay, thank you for that, Veronica. Um, Okay, you could take all of this. Good. Okay, Bernie. And as painful as it is, they're saying you need to find the peace. Okay, you need to find that level of peace that you accept that sometimes things just happen. Okay. Um, and they really need you to let it go. I'm hearing the song "Let It Go" by James Bay. Um, they're also saying, I say he, so it could be a he. They're still not showing me who they are. Just feel them with me at the moment. They're also saying me it's okay to let it go and cry as well. So the let it go could be your own emotions as well. It's almost like you could do with just having a big cry and letting things out, and letting that energy out of you, and you'll start to feel that little bit better. And I'm seeing the film City of Angels with Nicolas Cage when he's talking to Meg Ryan, and she's trying to describe to him why humans cry, and he replies with, emotion becomes that intense within the human body that our human body just needs to weep to release the pressure. And that's what they're letting me know. They really, and again, you're another one. I'm seeing angels around you, and again, it's not a cliche. I'm actually seeing angels around you, or angel wings on you or around you. um It's almost like you're having words with the divine because you're not happy because of what's happened. And it's almost like, how could you? And and this is, again, I'm sorry I keep repeating it. This is really the main message for you, Bernie. Let go. You need to find that peace deep within you. Okay? Breathe. Find that love within you. Release the anger, release the frustration, and release that energy. Is all just energy. Okay, and release that energy, and you will start to feel better. Have a few tears, have a few things that you need. I'm just seeing a gold necklace as well, and that's not just a gold necklace, but I'm seeing something on a gold necklace, and I see it's a ring. I feel someone's wearing a ring on a gold necklace. Okay, so I feel that's coming through. Okay, would you understand that, Bernie? I feel that someone's showing me that a ring on a gold necklace, or someone was known for wearing a ring on a gold necklace, or someone's wearing a ring of someone on a gold necklace, or a gold chain of some kind. I'm also getting the name Sarah around you, if I'm honest. I keep getting the name Sarah, so I don't know if that's linked to you or spirit, but I just getting the name Sarah. If it's not someone wearing it, then someone wants to highlight something about a ring. Okay, and I do feel it's a male's ring because I'm seeing, the rings that some men wear on their little pinky, the little black onyx ring, little gold ring with the round or the oval black thing. So it could be the ring. I may have got the chain wrong, but someone was like dangling it on a chain in front of me. But again, Bernie, please take the spirit's love. Okay, I see. Oh, I see someone really bright light. So either you've seen a bright light, like a spiritual bright light, divine bright light, or you shine a bright light. But Bernie, please take the love, and you need to release that energy and tension. Okay. So thank you, thank you for letting me, give you a message, and I hope you can work out the bits and pieces. All right. Yeah, that part that they've pulled away. Um, You're more than welcome, Bernie. I'm going to say this actually, Bernie. That's why I paused because I got it, and I didn't know if it was a new spirit or it was energy. But I'm just hearing the song. It's a long way to Tipperary, so I don't know if that's for you. But I'm just hearing that song. It's a long way to Tipperary. All right, or the line of that song. So please take their love, and thank you, Bernie. Thank you for letting me come to you and work with you. Um, Again, guys, there's a lot of emotion around at the moment, and it's hard to deal with, especially when it's emotional, and how it affects us all, and everything else like that. Okay, I want to come to Joanne Jones, if that's okay. Joanne Jones, are you there, please, Joanne? Just say hi, Joanne, and I know you're listening, and then I can start the reading and everything else. But I do hope you're well, Joanne. Joanne Jones, are you there? You're more than welcome, Joanne. Um, And straight away, I got a mail that's coming, but a real sort of positive mail. Um, and what I mean by that, it's almost like they're coming in, he's really want to lift you up, and it's like, come on, you can do this. And it's like, when someone encourages you and supports you, and tells you you can do things and you've got it in you and everything else like that. That's the feeling I've got, and he's given me a real positive feeling. If it's not, I do see a male and female with me, and I do. And they're coming together side by side. Normally, when a couple come through, whether it's grandparents or mother or father or whoever they are, normally one stands in front of the other because like one was, the dominant one of the couple or whatever. But these two are coming through together, and it's almost like they were friends. And they're also showing me that one waited for the other. And I don't know, my mum and dad. Okay, and it's almost like one passed before the other, and the other one was waiting for them. So when the second one passed, their partner was waiting for them. But I feel when they were together, it feels like that they were best friends as well, not just a couple, not just mum and dad as you put, but I feel they were best friends as well. They got on really well as friends, and it's all okay. And it's almost like whoever went first, whoever was left was brokenhearted. They were brokenhearted until the day they died that their partner had crossed over. And I don't feel that they ever recovered from that mentally and emotionally, if that makes sense. Um, but the male energy that I've got that's coming through to me, he's really trying to lift you up, Joanne. Okay, and I feel that he's saying this is about you and your life, that there's things around you that are going on and you don't know if you can do them, or there's things going on that are quite tough and difficult, and he's trying to say, no, you can do this. You can be the strong one. You need to stand up and start speaking your voice, because my throat's going again and I feel you need to speak up for yourself. But he's saying you need to have the strength, because he's saying you can do this. It's almost like your life has taken a completely different direction or a different turn. He's showing me. Um, there you go, darling. You can't cope. I understand that, sweetheart. And he's saying, you can do this, darling. You've got the strength in you, and you can do this. Okay, he wants you to have that spark of life back again. He wants you to see the see the fun and joy in the simple things again. Okay, I hope that makes sense to you. Oh, tonight the messages are so full of love tonight. Normally I come through with a lot of evidence and a lot of evidential stuff, but this is tonight. This is all about love. People are suffering at the moment for some reason emotionally, and they're showing me that you are. I know you just said you can't cope, but they are around you, and he's trying to lift you. He's trying to really support you and lift you up with your spirits. He's Can you understand why he's just shown and told me to say balloons? I'm seeing balloons, or he's told me to say balloons, and I don't. And I'm also seeing, those what we call these Asian candles. We call them in the UK. Where you light the piece of paper and it floats up into the sky, or the Asian balloons, or whatever. I can't remember what you call them, but he's showing me that. But he's also showing me balloons as well. And I hope that normally when I see balloons, it's normally to do with a child's birthday party, but not sure if it feels that. It doesn't feel quite right for me for that. I just seeing balloons, okay, multicolored balloons. I'm now seeing the film Lanterns. That's it. Thank you, Caroline. I'm now seeing so when I saw the balloons, the multicolored balloons, I saw that Disney film Up, where the guy, went up with the balloons. All right, so I hope that all makes sense to you. He's now showing me a little musical box or a little jewelry box. He lifts the lid and either music plays or it's a jewelry box with a little mirror inside. But he's saying there's something in a box. Um, oh, sweetheart, sweetheart. But would you understand that he's showing me like this box, an old jewelry box or old trinket box of some kind, where you lift the lid and where the ballerina stands upright on the spring and then spins around and it plays a tune. But I'm seeing that and I'm hearing that as well, and I do feel that there's something inside the box, or there's something significant about the box. Okay, it could be the box itself, but I feel that there's something in the box that you may have a piece of item, or something of theirs. And I'm also seeing a locket of hair. So I don't know if that's to do with the new, your niece has just had a baby, but I'm seeing also a locket with a piece of, a locket of hair inside as well. Or I'm seeing a locket with the faces inside, but I do see a coil of hair in there as well. So it could be a baby thing, because you're mentioning that. Um, you're okay. I get it. You're on a road of discovery, Joanne. Okay, you're on a road of discovery to find who you truly are. I'm being shown. I'm being shown a lot of love is been coming your way, and you've been on quite a tough path. But you're learning yourself. You're learning how to be yourself. You're learning to speak up for yourself. You're learning what you want and what you don't want. But it's painful, and this is why your father's around you, and he's trying to lift you up and saying, "You can do this. Once you've got through this, everything will start being okay. I'm being drawn to July, but I don't feel that July is a birthday or significance like that. I'm not saying it's not. I feel they're showing me that come July things will start getting better for you. Okay. I do feel that there is a birthday in July because they're just showing me my birthday because I have a birthday in July and all of that. And I've just heard, because what you've just asked, your mum wants to say let it go. I'm here now and you have nothing to be sorry for. Once you hear, she said, all human things are let go of. And I just read that. Can you tell my mum I'm sorry? And I just wanted to burst into tears because of the love that your mum's giving you. I don't like using this word, but she's telling me to say it. She said, I forgive you. It's okay. She said, let it go. Because you holding on to that will only stop you. She said, when we cross over a spirit, we let that stuff go. She said, I also understand why you did what you did or said what you said, but I just feel that she's saying, I understand. I can feel that energy shift in you, Joanne. I really feel an energy shift in you as I'm talking to you. And she's saying, let it go, let it out, let it out. Forgive yourself as well, she's saying. So I don't even know it's much forgiving you. I feel it's more, she's saying, forgive yourself. She's also showing me, would you understand that I don't know if it needs to happen or she's saying it's going to happen, but I feel a bridge will be built between you and your brother or another male in the family to your side. Okay, so I feel it's a brother, but she's saying that there will be an opportunity where you'll get the chance to build bridges again. Okay, whether you want to or not, sadly, but I feel that there may be an attempt to build a bridge or bridges. Okay. I feel that there's a lot of healing that needs to be done. Please take their love, sweetheart, because they're all around you, Joanne. And I'm getting a bunch of lilies to give to you, darling. No, they just said no. Got that wrong. Okay. What are you giving me? They're giving me Joanne. They're giving me a big bunch of like wildflowers. If you see what I mean, like from a meadow or something like that. But I'm seeing like wildflowers. All right, but they're just giving you a bunch of flowers, darling, like a mixture of them. So please take the love, Joanne. And I feel your emotion and healing. If there's anything you're not sure of, give me a message and I'll see what I can do. Okay, Joanne? You take care. And I hope the messages of love and comfort help you, darling. I really, really do. You're more than welcome, Joanne. You're more than welcome, darling. And to everyone else, just say hi. There is a lot of emotion around tonight, a lot of emotion around today, a lot of people dealing with things. Just say hi. And as I always say, I do go to those who I feel drawn to. Um, and we'll just see what happens, okay? Oh, yeah. Do apologise about that. hmm I'm sorry, I'm just looking at the names and see who I feel drawn to at the moment. Thank you, Veronica. She's highlighting them for me. Um, Catherine Johnson. Can I come to Catherine Johnson, please? Hello, Ashley. Hello, Lethea. I hope you're well. Could I come to Catherine Johnson, please? Hiya, Catherine. How are you doing? I'm going to be honest with you, Catherine. As soon as I connect to your energy, I've got a lady that's joining me, quite a strong lady, strong-minded lady, and she's letting me know. Um, oh, that was thing, and there's definitely sickness as this spirit that's connected to me. My stomach's literally just done somersaults. I just feel very tired. I feel very nauseous. I feel very drained, and I really do feel and dizzy as well. 2 seconds. Whoa, you take that off, please, spirit. Thank you. Thank you very much. And I feel this lady's coming through. I do feel like she's slightly larger lady. She's showing me like Les Dawson. Remember the old comedian Les Dawson? He used to do impressions of older ladies and that gossiping and things like that. She's giving me sort of that image, and she's laughing about it. So I do feel that she you know, was a little bit, had an extra few pounds on her, but she didn't mind that. She didn't. But I feel a very strong lady, and it's almost like she's coming through and she's saying you need to be the same. It's almost like either she was the matriarch or you need to be the matriarch yourself. It's almost like you need to put one or two people in their place. Does that make sense? Or you need to start taking charge and saying, right, you do this, you do that, and so on and so forth. Okay, and that's the feeling that I'm getting. Either that was her, or she's saying that's what you need to do at the moment. Does that make sense, Catherine? Good evening, Rachel. Good evening, Linda. Hope you're all well. Like I say, I do come to those who I'm drawn to, and I do my best. But whoever I get drawn to, that's who I do feel that I go to. Spirit sort of direct me at the moment. But Catherine, would you understand that I do feel that you need to take charge of a situation around you, or you need to take charge of the family? Does that make sense to you, Catherine? And I can't move on until okay, yeah, that makes sense. Okie dokie. And she's almost just saying, yeah, I love strong women when they come through. It's almost like she's saying there's a few people she could bang heads together. That old style, I could bang their heads together. And she's not backward in coming forward. And she's, completely thing. And she's saying, you need to do the same. Okay. And but it's almost like, although you need to bang heads together, or there's things going on around you or whatever, but it's almost like I don't think there's any maliciousness in it. I don't feel that there's any nastiness to it. I feel it's more along the lines of people or somebody needs to snap out of their mindset. She wish she was here to do it, yeah. But it's almost like it needs someone to snap themselves, get someone to snap them out of their mindset. It's almost I'm getting the feeling that they don't realise what they're doing, or they're not understanding the effect that they're having on other people. And it's almost like you need to say, "Oi," and almost tell them a few home truths, but not in a malicious way, but almost just to wake them up, okay, and sort of bring them back to themselves, okay. I do feel it's that. She's now showing me bingo. So I don't know if it's you or her, but I'm seeing someone with the bingo dabber and playing bingo. And I'm seeing the two numbers 88, two fat ladies, and she's finding that highly funny. So again, she's showing me that you'll understand what she means by that. But I'm seeing bingo and someone with the old dabber, bingo dabber, and all that. It's just a disabled brother who demands in a nursing home right now. Okay, I do understand that, and that's what I'm saying. I don't feel that they realise what they're doing, and it's almost like you have to say to them, home truths may be a bit harsh, but it's almost you have to tell them, oh, hang on, I've got other things to do as well, and all the rest of it. I don't know if they realise that or not, but it's almost like they just need to be snapped out of it. Yes, you played bingo. Okay. I'm now seeing Hattie Jakes out of the Carry On movie, but when she was matron, I don't know the movie, Carry On Matron or Carry On Nurse or whatever, but Hattie Jakes, who always played the matron. I'm seeing that, so I don't know if that's a symbolism or anything else, or because I'm also seeing, when they have the watch on their chest and they, pull out and look at the watch. but I'm seeing that as well. So I don't know if it's just a reference. Okay, I don't know if it's just a reference to being the matron and taking charge, or someone was an actual nurse or a matron. But I'm seeing, Hattie Jakes out of the Carry On movies, and I'm seeing, those old postcards you used to get, the typical seaside postcards that had the funny jokes on and the double entendre and all that sort of stuff. She's showing me that and that kind of thing. And I've seen a deck chair, someone used to love sitting on a deck chair out on the beach or something like that, but Margate or Blackpool or somewhere like that, and she's laughing over someone who used to wear a hanky with the knotted hanky and I'm seeing all that, but she's trying to bring in a lot of love and a lot of laughter for you. Called perfect. Yes, my disabled brother called her the matron. Perfect. But I'm seeing all that as well. I do feel she had an amazing sense of humour, quite a funny, maybe even a little bit of a naughty, like I said, double entendre type sort of type of humour, that type of thing. And again, she's bringing up the old Les Dawson, when he used to do the sketches with that guy called Len Barraclough, when they dressed up as two old women and they used to, and do all that sort of stuff and have a laugh and a joke. I can't do the impression. That was appalling, wasn't it? But they're just showing me all of that, and she's trying to give you that matron energy, okay? And it's almost like you need to be that way, because I do feel that, I'm not saying things are being taken advantage of, but I do feel that there's a lot of things that you have to do, and you run around, and it's almost like you sort of struggle yourself. Yes, she travelled a lot. Okie dokie. Please take her love, Catherine. Thank you ever so much for letting me connect with her, because I actually really like her character. Strong lady, but I think she had a bit of a wicked sense of humour as well. And I really loved her energy. What a lovely, lovely lady. And again, she's bringing up Mother's Day in particular, if I'm honest. Because I just got a bunch of yellow flowers and yellow roses, all right, and she's giving you a nice big bunch of flows. I'm frozen, maybe because I was just pausing and thinking, darling, but she's giving me yellow flowers of some kind. So I don't know if it's yellow roses or something. I'm not, like I said, I'm not very good with flowers and things like that, but I do feel there's that. The main message is done, and she's trying to give you the strength. Be the matron, be the strong one. And I feel like you need to put your foot down a little bit, darling. Okay. Everyone, please understand. I wish I could give everyone a reading and come to, but I am always drawn by spirit, and there's just not enough time in the day sometimes. Please understand there's a lot of emotion around at the moment for some reason. People are dealing with it. People, and it's all personal to you, and everyone's dealing. She passed on Mother's Day. Oh, wow. Okay. Please, please understand that spirit are around us. Like I keep saying, there's a lot of emotion around at the moment. There has been for the last few days, maybe even a week, and we're on a bit of a roller coaster. Let's deal with it. We'll deal with it, and we'll get through it. And spirit are there. So sometimes just sit, close your eyes, take a deep breath, and just talk to them. And you'll feel them all around. You'll feel them hug you, you'll feel them come to you, and it will give you that power, that inspiration that spirit are there, they are around you, and they will help you as much as they can. And have the belief that no matter what goes on, everything will be okay. We're here to learn lessons, we're here to deal with things, we're here to to teach ourselves and to grow our souls. Everything will turn out all okay. So thank you ever so much for tonight, guys. I wish I could have given more readings. Like I say, there's just not enough time in the day. But if anyone would like a one-to-one, just by all means reach out to me, send me a message on Facebook, and I'll get back to you. And anybody that I have given a reading to you tonight, then and there's any questions you want to do, then please just ask me. But again, thank you ever so much, and much love to you all. Take care and goodbye, and see you next week.